Tonight we go inside the mind of something terrifying, something utterly life-destroying. A woman that actually takes children to Walmart, picks out candy, takes it back home to the residence, feeds it to them, and watches them as they run their parents nuts. I am going to take you inside the mind of a maniac.
Peas, hard rock, grit, crunch and munch, dice, french fries, crack, prime time rocks, gingerbread. No matter what you call it, kids around America are dying from it. In a peaceful little town of Bedford, Indiana, tucked outside of the big city of Bloomington, Indiana, we join a family torn apart by sugar.
I was the one who picked out the gingerbread box, so when I picked it out, I thought it was going to be fun, not really wild and messy and crazy.
Oh, that gingerbread house was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
I haven't eaten that gingerbread house. I had no idea it was making me go cuckoo. At first, I couldn't believe it, and then I was hitting with the sugar buzz. Happy holidays! I hope you hear me! Okay? Ooh, I feel tired all of a sudden. I wonder what Santa Claus is doing. Hi, I'm crying because I love that gingerbread house. I get so emotional during this part. I love you! Hi, I'm the elf Caitlin, and I thought that gingerbread house was amazing. And guess what was best of all? The icing!
I was totally against the gingerbread house in the first place. As soon as I seen it, I thought, thanks a lot. Now there's going to be another mess. They're going to fight and argue. They're going to find all kinds of reasons.
I love you!
So, how did the gingerbread house make you feel exactly?
Stressed would be the one word for it.
Would you say that you'd like to take the empty box and beat the person who bought it in the head?
With everything in me.
So, you've been accused many times of entering families' households and buying gingerbread items and delivering them in hopes to spike the insulin of children around the world. Tell us your thoughts on that.
I mean, quite frankly, I would think insulin spiking sounds a little extreme.
Did you see that?
I think that we caught that.
It's ridiculous.
Kids need sugar. Did you see how happy those children were? Gleeful faces, running for joy, mass chaos all over the house for $8.67.
I went into my room and I shut my door because I was so stressed out about the whole situation. They were hoodlums. They were downright heathens. Heathens. Just gotta sit down and I just have to have a drink. It's just been that stressful, that chaotic. It's never ending at all.
Would you say that this is the reason why you're an alcoholic? All right, are you prepared to answer some questions for us finally? Okay, tell us how the gingerbread made you feel. What do you mean you don't know?
I'm crying!
If you could talk to mothers everywhere around the world right now, would you warn them about the possibilities of becoming an alcoholic if they were to go to Walmart and purchase a gingerbread house for their children? Would you say there's a strong connection between the purchasing of a gingerbread house and alcoholism throughout the youth of America?
I mean, the way I look at it is You know, they're all jacked up on all this sugar and they're freaking out, running through the house, yelling and screaming and everything else. And then eventually they crash. I mean, an hour or two of all that is all you gotta put up with, and then they're out for the whole entire night. So yeah, I would highly recommend a sip or two.
So, would you say that it was more like a high for you?
Like a sugar high?
Yeah, did you, let's say, get off on watching the kids drive their parents nuts? Is that your thing?
Absolutely.
Yes to Jaeger, Bob.
Let me repeat the question. Would you or would you not recommend the gingerbread house to America?
No. No, not at all.
So then
Did you see how these guys acted today?
So, do you know where your children are right now?
Bed?
Do you honestly think they're in bed? Did you put them to bed?
I mean, I tucked them in, but who knows if they'll stay there.
I mean, it's more of a enriching children's minds with the ability of sugar.
So, you sound like you kind of enjoy what you're doing. Is that safe to say?
Yes.
I love you. Messy and it just fell apart. You should have saw it. It was a disaster. I need to take this piece and let me just be right back for a minute.
It's okay, we're rolling.
Okay. I hope you hear me.
Something about that camera, like right in your face, just makes you nervous. Uncontrollable laughter. It's awesome.
I love you.
Entire night. So yeah, I would highly recommend a sip or two.
This is what happens when you make a gingerbread house with a...
There's gonna be another mess. They're gonna fight and argue. They're gonna find all kinds of reasons. And so no, here goes cut.
Would you say that this is the reason why you're an alcoholic? Is because of the gingerbread?
Yes.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, see how that happens?
Yeah.